am Musiwa Makumbi and I am a film director.
Where's my money?
Atidi.
Lori au kijimiwa.
Ndwa iri 45 minutes. Ndwa iri 2 minutes.
I love producing films. I love anything that has to do with the camera and editing.
Carlos.
Let me take you back from the start. Year 2000, back in high school, I used to love too much being in any activity that is going on at school.
Ni mtu wa watu na manda Musiwa Makumbi. Banji bachimubiza MSW, banji bachimubiza Mandoza.
I end up being in love with drama, acting. The group that was doing drama, they didn't really like us because I think because our status were a little bit low at school. So they didn't really like us. But I came up with the idea that I must do the music, I must do the performing, stage performance.
Ndumbra one of the good day and we call Champion day. Ndiye Musiwa Makumbi atumo watu mtakera hone. Musi achiko perform wimbo lwa Mandoza no bizo finkalakata.
So I came up with the idea that I must start music at school. Then I started imitating the songs like Mandoza to make my name greater and my status higher.
Yesu tufino Musiwa Makumbi Mandoza ndiye nakuperforma. N'abana babanganda bajina nga ngumu horoni.
When that group passed grade 12, we become the champions of that school, the champion of acting in Pepo High School. So it was a great thing. Let me fast forward a bit. After passing grade 12, I went to Joburg with my brother, and in our mind we always tell ourselves that when you go to Joburg is where you're going to be famous, you're going to have money, you're going to come back as a celebrity.
When we moved to Johannesburg, the whole idea was that of going to study. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out the way we thought they would. We ended up dropping out from Wits, and now things were not easy at all. There was no money for us to continue staying in Joburg.
Actually, we struggled a lot in Gauteng. We were really struggling, me and my brother, and we nearly live in the streets.
We would go to this supermarket and collect the 5 cents just to add them up together to be able to buy bread and sweet aid.
We struggled a lot in Joburg, and yeah.
We suffered big time to a point where we almost had to sleep on the road, but then on the street, that's when we decided let's rather move back home and stay at home. At least we're staying with our families. We can come back again, we'll rise again. This is not the end.
I remember when I wrote to Zola 7 that I wanted to be a musician, I wanted to be an actor.
But of course I didn't understand anything about music. I thought, oh, okay, he's just playing different songs and mixing them up and stuff. I thought he wanted to be a DJ or something.
2008, I joined the army. I was a soldier, and I met this guy called MST.
So it's me, MST, MSW. We are trying to groom youngsters from this Dark Township, Spicy Pambi, Bafwetu.
We know each other, I think, for the past, I think it's 14 or 15 years now. And we've been together since then. We started this whole production thing together. We started the MSW, and I branched out as MST 100 Productions.
We didn't have the freedom to do what we do because we were doing the army training.
What are you doing?
2009, we got the freedom. That's where we went out there full force, MSW and MST, and we started doing our things, man.
What's happening, bro? Hey, I don't know what's going on. That man has a gun. Hey, Les! That fat man has a gun!
Relax, I've got this.
Beware. Yangis, beware. I know where you stay when I'm chanting. That's when we were free. Then we were free to do anything.
We became too close in production. He decided to break up as MST100 and I become MSW.
Okay, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line. Now we knew what we were doing. Then we started branching out. I started to be more into music. He started to be more into the video production and photography. Then we started moving. Okay, even though the quality was not that up to standard, but we were proud of ourselves that we did this thing. With your see, whatever name it is.
I taught him a lot of things about music because I was in music that time, but I taught him and he ended up teaching me a lot of things when the time goes on.
We take you to the top, we take you to the top, we take you to the top.
Even now we are busy, me and Musiwa with a nice track, a very nice track.
Who there?
The judge, the MST100. When we still work together, even if it's in Limpopo, I'm in Mpumalanga and Gauteng, we still talk. You know, technology, social media, calls, we call each other. She gave me that smiling, she gave me that sweet love, she gave me that.
I went to church and I ended up joining CRC Media team.
Well, I got to know Oscar by serving in CRC Media team.
I just can't love you anymore.
What?
Tapo, you just don't understand.
That's where I learned a lot about the camera angles. I learned a lot about how to direct the live service, everything about the media. I learned it in CRC Church.
He's actually one of the best movie directors ever that I got to know, especially locally.
Where we deal with the cameras, live service, we operate those.
So I need to.
Why are you suddenly interested about your father? He's a coward, that's all that you must know.
We didn't have the arts education. We didn't have any background of acting or music videos or any sorts. But he believed in us as local residents in Kimberley, you know.
As a Christian, you can't go around dating for wrong reasons. You must get yourself ready for marriage.
It was really amazing, you know, to know that someone like Oscar can just take something like that and just make it a reality, basically.
He does his own editing, producing, directing, cameraman. He's all in one.
I'll really kill that guy with my bare hands if he does not give me what I want. I'll kill Jones.
You said I mustn't be involved in your stuff, right? So please don't involve me in it. Cool?
He actually made me believe in myself more. He boosted my self-esteem.
I was able to realize a lot of things about myself which I never knew that I had really. He brought that out of me, and that's one thing that I'm really grateful for.
I become this guy that everyone wanted to join MSW Media.
I think and I believe that it's a great honor to be part of this MSW Media. We made a movie together, and that was 2013. The name of the movie is Jack the Kidnapper.
They don't call me Jack for nothing.
I went to school with MST and we talked to the teacher that, yeah, can we have the kids? We wanted the kids who are really best in school.
He came to the school where I worked and he actually wanted some children or some learners to work with, as he was somebody who who liked to do movies, and he decided to take two of the learners, two of my best learners actually, because they could speak English more proficiently than the others.
And she gave us the kids that are best in school.
Sometimes I ask him, like, how do you do it really? Having to work with the Papa's primary school learners. He'll be like, kids are kids.
We went to different schools and we motivated the kids. We did a lot of things together with them.
It was a moment whereby we learned a lot from one another. We were like brothers and sisters, and I still say thanks God that I met the people that I made a movie with.
Siyabonga, what he's saying is true. We are the big boys. We are the big girls. We came here for a reason. We have to help our young girls and young boys.
We made mistakes, and Brother Musiwa would tell us that wipe yourself up and stand up. He communicated with us and he directed us with passion. It clearly shows us that it's something that he really loves. It's a work that you die for.
Stay safe. I still feel pain. This is our home now. Big boys, big girls.
Siyabonga, please relax. Everything will be okay.
I believe that, the rural kids, the kids who are staying in a rural area, I don't want them to limit themselves and say we are staying in a rural area. My belief is that someone who's staying in a rural area can dream big and can achieve what they want. That's why I always go to the kids, little ones who are from the rural area, and I teach them that you can be on screen, you can act, and they will decide when they grow up that this is my career. This is my career or not.
Were one of the best learners, so they actually started a friendship. I helped where I could, but most of the time he helped them with lunch money. Sometimes he helped them with money for the taxi to get to where he was shooting his movies.
Little boy, if I get you, I'll kill you.
Going to be on TV. This is actually great. This could be a start for me.
The different movies that he's been making, trying to take kids out of the street, it's a great thing, because in these years, many young people are not even doing anything good with their lives.
He used to go to primary school just to motivate the youngsters, the new generation. Or no, vasongoto vachiko generals like Eswa Maharwa, Strax, na mina zote. Kane ndibona kwete a good thing ka community, because no wakono ugrupa vana vachikolo amba navo nganyira kuhamba navo agrupa vana vachikolo avavidza vava petuti rambedzana ngori ngonyago vasombedza vuchiro no vuchiro asuri no muthu ohula rutu munhu ahanalwa kana kuti amafona mina zote.
For so many years, I've been wanting to act. I've been doing different things, but acting was one of the things that I really wanted to do with my whole life. And you gave me the opportunity to do that.
I'm not raising up gangsters and criminals in my house, because that is the house of the Lord. Do you understand what I'm saying? I promise I will go to church with you on Sunday.
100% local. Takukasida, kasi action, kasi action ngapha, gospel ngapha, mix, his work was inspiring. He loves school kids, always create something for them. He selected learners from Greenpoint Primary School.
I was part of the movie. I was playing Yolanda, Mr. Jones' wife. I enjoyed playing the role.
Everything. I can climb the highest mountain for you, and across these oceans only for you, man. Where's Yolanda? I told you, man. Where's Yolanda? It's only by the grace of God
God is all with us when you are doing those movies.
We like to thank MSW, thank God for Musiwa, the man who put all the movies, all the guys up together so they can do the movie. The movie is very...
I formed the group called The Big Boys, and we did a lot of movies. I remember when we do the movies, our equipment were low, we didn't have a lot of stuff, but we believed in ourselves that we are men, we can do this.
I got something for you.
Wow. We also like to thank Oscar, our director, for making this possible for us.
Just want to thank all the guys who are involved for the movie, for their time and then everything their talent.
When time goes on, I moved to Mpumalanga, and Mpumalanga I went there and created MP MLO Films. It was still under MSW Media, where we did a lot of movies. I did the movie called Fake Diamond. You need to release the girl, and then you can get the diamond, and don't forget the money. I like this guy. He's a really tough guy.
He will never chase you away because you don't know how to act. He will root until that acting is tolerable a passion, even your skill.
Now those are the minutes, the thing she must do now. I need you guys to go and take the real diamond from her.
I found a church in Mpumalanga, El Shaddai Church, and I decided I was a cameraman at church. So I came up with the idea that, Pastor, let's make a movie to raise funds for the church.
As much as I've said that it is a God-given talent, indeed it is, because Musiwa is able to direct, produce, and also as a cameraman, editor, and also above that is an actor.
Who are these guys?
It's Gabriel and K2, the drug dealers.
Are they carrying guns?
Yeah, they're carrying guns.
And I remember also the time we started Come As You Are.
I see God forgiving everything we've done upon the community.
Musiwa, I had to work with him with 3 movies that he once directed and shot while I was in ML.
Just want to live for myself. I want to live for me and God, man.
Hey, you need to change your life for who? After everything that we have done for you, think you can just change your life with your pastors?
The movie was amazing. The movie was really great. We 2015 and 2016, I created Come As You Are movie. I created Faith in the House movie.
What are you going to do now? What do you want to do? Huh? Do you want to beat me up now? I told you I'm going to a friend and then I'll come back. 15 minutes. That's all I need.
I was a main character on the movie, actually. Playing a character of Justice.
Well, she was cheating on her husband.
We made a church, a bioscope, where everyone in MLO wanted to watch the movie, came and buy a ticket, and they pay. And they watched the movie. And it was amazing things for Mpumalanga. It was amazing things for El Shaddai Church.
At some points we had to fundraise for churches by making movies, and then we host a movie night where the church members will come and buy tickets and come to watch, and all this money will go to that church. And he was gaining nothing out of this, so he was just doing it not for the money but for the passion and for the love of it.
I didn't even want a cent from it because I was not putting money first. I was doing it for the love of it, and I was helping the church with the fundraising and all the money.
In simple English, you are fired.
Nsiwa mkumbiasi mtu ane abori ashikushumai.
uva ene mune a tshi khou rengisa tshelede phanḓa ha rengisi tshelede phanḓa ene mune zwithu zwine a vha u shumela zwone ndi uri production na zwine a khou ita zwone zwi bvele phanḓa.
By that time he only had limited equipment, like he only had a camera, but he will make sure that he, with one camera, he can shoot different angles and try to edit.
Lack of resources or not having enough equipment is nothing to him, because sometimes he would tell me and say, a big camera is nothing. You can have a big camera and not be able to use it.
Mara zwezwo zwa mangadzesa ndi zwa musi ndi tshi khou ṱangana na musi wa mukumbi nda kona uri musi wa mukumbi a tshi shuta video tshine a ṱoḓa fhedzi ndi camera na dzi battery dzawe dzo no swikisa nna dza dzi extras na mi memory card minzhi.
That guy would advise a married couple. That guy would, for any situation, that guy would advise you. Advise you, nah, then at the end of the day, you do jokes, we laugh together.
I see him on a daily basis. He would be like, let's just get a camera and take a video. He will take the kids playing, and he will make it into something I was not even expecting.
A lot of people that I work with in movies, most of them, it's their first time on the screen. It's their first time acting, and what I always know is that I will teach them how to act. As long as they love it, I will teach them how to act, and I will make them like, they will be like, wow, is that me? Where are you going?
Are you for real?
What's wrong?
Can't you see? There's nothing happening here.
Come on, I'm trying to call the insurance, come on.
My director, actually, he was everything. That guy, he's so sweet, he's professional, he's passionate.
I don't give up on people when they really love something. Give them the role that they deserve.
I was doing this thing for the first time. As an amateur, I've never acted before, but he made it simple for me to play the role that I played on the movie.
What is this?
What is what?
Shut up, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to my wife. Gloria, hey.
You have to respect. Your wife is with me.
What are you doing?
Gloria.
He's a good guy, he's a nice guy, soft-hearted. He's not a difficult person, straightforward, you know, with a bit of sense of humor, yeah.
Hello, Mr. J.
Hi, Petunia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I can say he has love for what he's doing. I think he's a great director. He is an amazing guy. We've worked with him, I think it was 2015, 2016, something like that. We used to do some video clips, comedies, movies.
He's kind. He would like to help. He's a loving person because he loves children, and you don't find that in some people.
He's one of the most humble person I've ever met, and give that person he doesn't look down upon anyone, and most of all, he's obviously a devoted Christian.
You must know that in this house, me and my house will serve the Lord, including you, Gloria.
And I love too much stuff about God, and MST was not really into that too much, so it was hard.
In the beginning when we met, I was this church guy and I wasn't too much into churches. But he's a guy who was saying, oh, when I got out of Jesus or out of Mama, nah, me and you won't mix. No. Still, he will, not all like, I will feel welcome. Even if you were against Christianity, you were against Jesus. But now I can say, proudly say, I'm born again. Because when you associate yourself with certain people, at the end of the day, you end up following their lifestyle. So I also received Jesus as my Lord and personal Savior.
When I'm shooting, I don't chase people away because they don't know how to act. I make sure that I teach them I make sure that I make them believe in themselves,
You've taught me to think out of the box. You've taught me to be the guider of my own life, to be the conductor, to communicate with myself when I feel like, honestly, life it's being much more heavier for me, to communicate with those who are close to me. And I've learned all this when I started working with you.
Well, I haven't worked with Mosiwa for a very long time, but he gave me a lifetime experience working with him.
It's 29 minutes to 9 o'clock FM 101.3 Likeleza.
Remember Bengenza any scene, and I was struggling a lot in my character in that scene, in understanding that scene. And him being the director, he made me understand the importance of that scene. He made me understand the importance of my character. He gave me more confidence, and thank you so much. From that day, I haven't struggled to do any character because of you, Mosiwa.
Pray for him. Nothing changed. He doesn't listen. He's keep on shouting. He doesn't give me time. But I think we can say a little prayer. Dear Lord Jesus, I met Mosiwa 2015 during the shoot of Faith in the House, one of his movies. So I was one of the cast in the movie. It was a good movie. It's a Christian movie. My friend, do you think that's the solution for you to leave your marriage? Yes, I do. You remember we've been praying, trusting God for the situation to change. Working with him was very beautiful. He's energetic, he's caring, he's giving you that energy that, guys, let's do this together so that we can prosper in what we're doing.
Lexi ni nga vulaka xona hi Mosiwa I ku I munhu un'wana wo wa swi kota ku tirha na vanhu. Hambiloko wena u twa nga ri kumbe swilo swo karhi a nga koti ku swi endla, hi push you ku no, you can do this, you can do this. I remember na mina a ku ri na swin'wana a swi ni tsandza, but a ni byela ku ni tsakisi, no, you can do this.
Ku tlhakisiwa ka vana na hinkwaswo leswi ku endlekeni swa ka swi nga ri kahle.
So I munhu un'wana wo I kota ku tirha kahle ngopfu na vanhu, wa kota ku twisa munhu un'wana, wa kota ku a pfuna munhu un'wana a tsandzeka kona. So ti-community to tala ni ngo wa ti pfuna hikuva a nga ti na vanhu lava va tshamaka kwala ka vona ntsena, kambe na vanhu van'wana lava a swi vona kumbe a va tiva ku va nga va ri na vutivi byo karhi ka ku acta, wa kota ku a va teka a va groupa. So swi va kha swi pfuna vanhu ku va va kha va swi ta ku na swin'wana leswi va nga ku swi endleni vutomi bya vona.
We didn't have too much equipment to do what we want, but we used what we have to achieve what we want.
It's all about being creative. He's very creative and very energetic.
I remember my brother was a young boy, and when we make our movies, every time when I get a leave from work, I go home and I still carry on with the movies with my brother until they grow up. So I shot with them from a young age until they grow up.
Shuma over 2009 uyosvika zva zvino richincha mimovie yonga dzivenda asilasi.
Exem finance boy.
Oh, Jomo.
Sure.
Izvo ndikonifonera na nani guy na. Mosiwa una vision kana zvithu zvine ava kuzviita zva mimovie ka group yawo. Una umachero nazvo. Na umachero nazvo zvithu.
Sometimes he would get negative comments, but he doesn't give up at all. Actually, it's like pouring out paraffin on a burning fire.
MST 100 became my producer, and he ended up producing every music that I was making, whereas I taught him when we started this thing.
Whatever I know, he's a other man. Understand? Even know what he's learn. I teach him. He taught me basics. Then English, but I expanded. Learner today, something that he doesn't understand, I teach him.
Jesus, you're so good to me.
I'm never seen a father like you, who loves me the way that you do.
He loves his art. I can say that. And we continued, him and I, doing our music. We have a song together that is called Good to Me.
Good to me. No, you are good to me.
He also did everything. He produced it and everything. So I just came with my voice. That tells you how good he is.
Musiwa is a movie director, and I like his job. I like his work. I like how he does his work. You know, I've been watching his movies on YouTube, like Ndengwa ya Muna, Jack the Neighbor.
Bana bombokio. Ndibona nga ndiri nena ngakona uramisa this community. Yafa flavor there.
I have never met someone who is so dedicated, so confident, and so passionate about what he does.
He loves working with young people, and also because he has that he has the ability to be kind for one.
And in everything that you do, you always pray. Humble yourself to people. Let the people be open to people and humble yourself so that the people will be free to work with you.
It's not just Musiwa. I think what makes him to be so powerful in that way, or maybe doing his thing in that way, is because he's so humble. He knows and he does fear God.
I can't just leave my husband.
Please, Chloe. Before we cast anything or before we do anything, it doesn't forget to say, guys, let us pray.
Or the MSW production group, which is headed by Musiwa. It was very nice to work with them, and it was just an amazing experience to work with him. He is very creative in what he creates, and he has created some powerful South African-based productions, and working with him was a wonderful experience for me because he had taught me a lot of things in terms of acting.
You just work, do your work, do anything that you do, as long as you do it for the love.
I can say kuri ntirho endlaku it's a calling ka yena because he's too much passionate aka swona.
We make sure that we apply the camera rules when we do our movies, because sometimes when they judge according to your camera rules and everything you do, you know.
Who is this woman? Mike! Who is this woman?
I mean, the future is still very bright for MSW Media.
We used to get kids out of streets and get them into acting, and MSW will tell me that MSW, I've got these kids who want to act. Please help them out. And I used to help them out.
He's doing a good job and is a very good director.
Una mbilu yopfela ende una trust wa believer kha mushumo wawo ene mune before satu asatubveledza ngauri ndikombula musi limwe ḓuvha ri khou shutha ri tieni ri tshi khou shutha music video ndi naye hoyo munna nda pfa a kompha iṅwe hope ye na nṋe ndavha ndi si nayo a tshi khou amba uri ari shume man u dzula ari shume nṋe nda ri he bana afethu ni khou zwi vhona uri tshifhinga tshi khou ṱuwa ende video nṋe ndi khou thoma u vha na u nyama ola munna ri hayi man MJ Madiba ari shume esi tori ḓo zwi bveledza.
When we do everything we do, I always tell the team that, guys, especially the boys and girls, that guys, here we are brothers and sisters. You know, we are not here to date each other. We are not here to whatever, but we are brothers and sisters. We make jokes, we laugh. That's what we do in MSW Media.
He's the kind of guy who's punctual. He respects people's time. He respects his time. That's what I like the most about him.
He doesn't like disappointing, and he's very punctual. I don't know how those who has to work with him, like when they're making projects, feel. I wonder how they feel really, because 7 means 7 to him, not 5 past 7. He's punctual like that.
Everything he touches blossom.
He's a great director, a good filmmaker. He is creative.
He has touched so many lives. He has changed so many lives. Sometimes he'll tell me that, hey, I feel like a hero that nobody's celebrate. I'll be like, hey, what are you talking about? You are good at what you do, and people are seeing that.
Where's my money?
You won't get it.
Minute?
first time in front of a camera, but Musiwa had to make it so simple. He made it look like I've done it before, and honestly, it was my first time.
Okay, Eric, continue.
The guy's rhyming.
I'm Farashimasi. Game over. Achina chipinga ndina 5 years ndichikushuta naye, so ndiona ngari ngewe director wanga si muthu wavhuḓi. Ndiona ngari ari nga sivhi ra swika na miṅwaha miṱanu ine nda khou ya ngori ndi na 5 years ndi tshi khou shuta naye.
Because Musiwa explained each and every detail how I had to do it, and it was so simple, guys. For me, it was so simple for me, and yeah, ndika industry and everything. Musiwa was a great person to work with.
The director was directing the movies, Musiwa. He is a good leader.
Why her? Why us women lying on cold floor?
My director is so great, you know. Working with MSW, it's always a blessing in disguise, you know, because you get to put your ideas in action. He doesn't shut down your ideas, and he's a creative person, you know. He's always in it to win it. It gives you a chance to express the way you see your character. And Carlos.
He's just always on time, and he knows his thing.
Ready and action.
I pray, hope, and wish to God that He opens big doors for him, because really He deserves it. He deserves it. He has touched so many lives. He has changed so many lives.
I pray that God bless you, that you keep on doing more and more and more and more.
And I just want to say that Oscar, keep doing what you're doing, because you're really doing a great job. And I believe that God is going to use you mightily, and God is going to keep on opening doors for you, because you have the passion, you have the drive.
So thank you so much. He's the best director, and continue being the best director, Musiwa. I will always salute you.
I so pray that God prosper him in everything that he do, and in his film industry, may God unleash the best of him to the world, and may he prosper. May you prosper, my friend, in everything that you do.
I really thank you. I really thank you, Brother Musiwa. He's my director. He's good with his job. Take him serious when he tell you to do something. I thank you.
God bless you abundantly, man of God. Continue doing what you are doing best, and may God show you the right way, and may God continue to bless you. Continue, more especially, continue changing lives, because I know you are changing lives, because you changed mine. So I don't think you'll stop now. Continue changing your life. Beside that, let's enjoy the media, let's enjoy the movies, let's enjoy the music.